Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how I achieved this very affordable faux acrylic nail set at home. So I have a few items here, all from Amazon. Everything will be linked down below. Now, I've been doing nails for a while, but I decided to finally sit down and record step by step how I do it at home. So first things first, I'm going to start off by filing off the glue I had from the previous set I had. Now, I took my previous nail set off the night before this, and I had them on for about a week and a half. I'm doing this again to make sure all the glue is off and make sure there's a textured surface for the new nail to stick to once I glue them on. Once I'm done with that, I go in and I trim my nails as short as can be. This is just because my nails have lately been growing at an extremely fast rate. The next step I like to do is I like to get my cuticle pusher and trimmer and go ahead and make sure that all of my cuticles are pushed back and trimmed as can be. I personally do this step just because it's a personal preference of mine, and because I know that I'm a natural nail biter as well as skin peeler, and by doing so it ensures I don't do that. Now the next step, we're going to go ahead and select the sizes that fit your natural nails. Now I already know what nail sizes I use for each nail just because I have very small and petite hands as well as fingernails. So I already have the nails laid out and my glue ready to go. Now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and get everything ready and set. I always start with my left hand first. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and get the glue and apply an even layer on your nail directly. Now I say this because I have tried applying the glue to the fake nail first and then putting it on my nail, and it just would not stick. So I like to apply the glue directly onto my nail bed, a nice even coat. And from there I go ahead and get the nail and make sure it's as centered as can be, and I go ahead and place it and press it. Now once I apply pressure, I go ahead and make sure I apply pressure on the sides as well. I kind of wiggle it back and forth just a bit, just to make sure everything's secure and in place, and then I take a look at it just to make sure it's even and straight, just the way I like it. I would also suggest not using the exact glue that I used. I typically would go for a brush applicator where I can brush the glue on my nail bed rather than this. But again, this is just what I have at home. I was not about to go to the store just to go pick up some nail glue for this. So I had to make do with what I had. But typically I would go ahead and get a nail glue that has a brush applicator. That way it's just easier for application instead of me having to squeeze the tube of glue and wait for it to come out, because it does dry very quickly. So it's just not convenient at all. Now, as you can see, all nails are on. But before I go any further, I do want to show you that at the very tip there are these little extra pieces. And this is on all the nails, and I believe it's very standard of all fake acrylic nails. So all you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and file those down. Now here you can see a better view of what I'm talking about. It's just that little tip right there. Again, you're just going to file it straight off. And again, when you file, you just want to go ahead and file in one direction. You don't want to file back and forth, because you're just going to ultimately ruin the nail shape that's already there given. Now that they're all filed down nice and neat, this is what they should look like. Everything should be good to go and ready for the nail color. Now I decided to go with a nude color. These are the nude options that I have, like nude and brown options. I ended up going with the Insta-Dri Nude-tral, I believe that's what it's called. I love this specific brand just because it dries instantly, hence the name Insta-Dri. I go ahead and shake this up, and then I'm going to first apply one coat. Again, just because this brand specifically does dry very quickly, it is easy to apply. Now, as you see here, I am pulling out the pointed Q-tips This is just in case when I'm applying the nail polish, I can easily clean up at a more precise action, whereas to a regular Q-tip, it's very round and fluffy, and it's very hard for me to get into the corners and the edges of the nail. So again, you just want to apply an even layer. I like to first get the edge of the nail just to make sure the edge is all colored in, and from there I go back to the nail bed in detail, as precise as possible, as close to my cuticle. However, I don't want to go all the way up into my cuticle. I don't want it to completely touch. Once you're done, this is what it should look like at the end after the second coat has been applied. At this point, you can design or decorate it however you like. I decided to use these gems I just received from Amazon. It came with a little kit where it came with tweezers, a tray, and another little tool I can use. As you can see, it comes with different sizes, so all you have to do is just figure out what exactly you want for your nail. Off camera really quick just to do an extra little design. Now I'm going in with the diamonds. So here you want to lay the diamonds out first. So what I did was I put the set diamonds I wanted in a tray, and from here I'm just dipping it in some glue and then placing it on my fingernail. Now it doesn't have to be exact. Again, it's however you like and whatever's to your liking. Once that's done, go ahead and let it fully dry before you apply the top coat. And this is the final product. Again, I used 2 coats of nail polish, 1 coat of the top coat, and then plus in addition the little gems I added. All of these were from Amazon. I got the inspiration from this design specifically off of Pinterest. Definitely let me know if you guys want to see more nail videos. I have no issue recreating some designs that I do. Thanks for watching.